Alright, what is up, gang? It is your boy, Skeletal MQ, and today we're going to be looking at the fairy goth mother, aka the horsewoman of famine herself, Illythia from Mythic Legions. This is my first of the horsemen. Didn't think it was going to be my first, because I've been eyeballing Illythia for a minute now, but I plan to get him soon. But here we are. Don't know where I'm going to put her on the shelf because I have no room, considering that I also managed to get her horse. So we'll have to figure that out when we get there. But we will also be looking at the horse today. I figured I'd start with something that I am a little experienced with. That being just, a human figure. So yeah, we're going to look at her first. On the side there, you get a little read up on baby girl. I'll let you pause it if you want to read that. Then on the back, we get this really sick artwork of the four horsemen. And at this point, we didn't know really what Poxus and Necronominus looked like because they weren't revealed yet. So they kept it a little mystery. Illythia being the first of the four horsemen to be released, and then soon followed by Illythia herself. And you got the rest of the wave over here going down the side. Coming after you soon, Baron. I want that vampire man. The brood symbol. And with your cloth goods, they include a little snack for later. A little silica packet. Is this the don't piss your pants? I thought this was a new thing. Like I was talking about with Waltor the Mad. But no. The boy has decided to join us. Holy hell. The detail in that headdress, might I say. The headdress, very intricate. Look at that. It's a bunch of snakes and stuff all twisted and twirling around to form that crown she's got going on there. It drapes down. And you got a little Jame up there with the two scales, which I really like. That's cool.
Goodbye.
That was encased in its own like little plastic insert in the box. So he is very pliable. So you shouldn't have to worry about him breaking. And she already wants to topple over again. Ugh. Stand still, madam. It's just crazy. It's a little too shiny because it's such a dark, glossy black. Also, her ankles are really loose. That's kind of not great. I mean, she's going to be on a horse or a flight stand, more than likely, which is good because I can barely get her to stand up. There appears to be a raven skull there on the front of the headdress, and then she's got hair that actually comes down on the back. So her and Necronominus have this same kind of thing going on, which is very interesting and unique. Can't really think of anything like it. But then she's got this kind of wrapped tube top going on, and then the bare arms, and this necklace piece there. But there's just so much detail going on there. There's a spider on the necklace there, and two little fangs coming down. She had some earring going on. Those are kind of hard to see because of all the stuff draping. You can see those there. And that face and the big old pointy vampire ears. I mean, just goddamn, she sure is pretty. And you come down to the belt, and you got that vampire head, almost like a skull going on down there, with all kinds of fangs and talons. And you get more raven skulls going on here, leading down to the cloth goods skirt. It's amazing, man. Glossy black gauntlets with a little bit of purple highlights. Then you get down to the cloth goods, the skirt, all bendy wire. And I think this piece in the back is separate, and then you got the flappy bit there. And then you can throw this in there, which I'll probably do later, but I don't really like messing with 2.0 bodies, where it's the diaphragm and then just the peg connecting it to the hips. I think that's kind of annoying to get back together, so I don't know, I might put it on later. We'll see. I feel wrong for doing this. Bare thigh in that shit, and then you got some shin guards also in that glossy black we're seeing all over. And then you got the bare feets. I'll not say anything about that there. That's low-hanging fruit in my book. Just every time I get a new Four Horsemen figure, like in hand, like I see videos and pictures, and it's just a whole nother game once you get these things in hand. I'm gonna get her kitted up and see how even grander she can look. Forgot to really show off her really cool hair going off in the back. It's kind of subtle. Actually, no, it's actually picking up pretty good on camera, but, you know, she's got just the dark black, jet black hair, and then as it comes down, you get this slow fade into a deep purple, haha, Richie Blackmore. But yeah, once we get the backpack on there, pretty much all head articulation there is will be nullified. Yikes! Out of the box, bits and pieces or accessories wise, you get 4 glossy black skeleton arms, 2 grippy hands, 2 open splayed hands, the soul spiller, which I guess is kind of like a mace weapon, but it's the scales, you know, associated with famine. You've got these 2 swords, the backpack piece to hold all of the arms, 2 extra scales to have the hands hold, and they do have, yeah, real metal chains dangling off of that, so that's pretty neat. And then I don't know if this was supposed to happen or not, but this soft goods piece wasn't fully wrapped around the skirt when I opened this, so it has bendy wire in it, all that good stuff, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the skirt pieces have bendy wire as well, so I'll have to get that on her. I promise you, Mr. Gerard, there will be no pissing in one's pants in this household. I never really have to do this in anything else that I collect, but man, Mythic Legions really has you heating up plastic. I had to heat up everything on this backpack to get it to go together. I had to heat up the peg on the arms, the thing itself, and the peg to actually get it onto her back. I'm kind of taking that little slip of paper to heart, and if I struggle really at all with anything 4 Horsemen, I will be throwing it underwater.
Hot water is all you need to make him as posable as you want.
So yeah, when you get that backpack on there, you do lose pretty much all neck movement there. And I probably should have gone over articulation beforehand, but screw it, I guess we'll do it now. Looks like we're stopping there. And you get 90. The elbow right here. Check that shit out. And you got swivel. Swivel at the gauntlet there. Swivel at the hand. Where's the hinge? Forward and back hinge on the hand. As for the breasticle area, you've got a diaphragm up in there. Pretty good movement. And then 2.0, no ball or anything down there, it's just the peg. So you got swivel at the hips, but there's a lot going on down here, so it's a little difficult. And then as for the legs, you've got kind of that thing going on with the thigh cut where it's the peg going down into the thigh. So you get rotation there. If it'll focus, there we go. You get rotation there. Okay. She can do some ballerina shit, alright. Not bad. Let's see which knee is going to bend for me here. So yeah, 90 at the knee. You got swivel. Oh, rotate there. And then you've got the peg going down into the foot, but also coming down from the shim. I swear Mythic didn't do this, or 4 Horsemen didn't do this. Where's my lighting at? It's getting hard to see shit. Also, the black doesn't help. But you got a ball there that rotates, and then you got the peg going down to the foot, allowing pivot and rocker. And then forward and back. You know, she can move. Nothing crazy. She can get around. So yeah, she can do basic Mythic Legion stuff. Just the head gets kind of cut off when you have that backpack on. Maybe throwing some wings on there might allow for some movement, but I don't have an extra set of wings, and I like this undead Doctor Strange thing going on right here. If only Hasbro did this in Marvel Legends. So what's going on back here is just some skeleton arms that are pegged into a backpack piece. So they can all bend straight out like that, and then you've got an elbow here, and then wrist joints So you can do all kind of weird, crazy stuff with this backpack. Freaking awesome. And steaming bloody Jesus, the presence of this woman when you get her fully kitted up. I mean, I didn't think she was gonna be as, like, godly of a presence as the other three, since, you know, she doesn't have the wings, but I mean, this is pretty great. This is pretty good. I don't know what else to say. I am just very happy with this. I wish they could have found a more conventional way of implementing the scales associated with famine. But I mean, this is alright. I guess it's like a mace kind of thing. It's also not really a great way for her to hold it. You kind of have to choose one side, and then it's going to become a balancing act. Otherwise, she looks friggin' great, and I am very happy with her. In typical Four Horsemen fashion, almost perfect. 9 out of 10. I don't think I can rate anything 10 out of 10, but this is really good. Let's move on to her horsey, shall we?
I love my horsey and my horsey love me.
Let's see how we can fit this bastard in frame. Here is our boy Phobus, the undead horsey. Okay, yeah, he fits in frame decently well. On the side, we got big boy Alder there, the moose, who I would like to get one day. On the back, we've got the same artwork from the card back on Illythia's box. Very, very nice. I think it's on the back of the inside of the box as well. And then you get our boy Phobus there. Unfortunately, the horses and mounts don't get lore cards. I wish they would get backstories and stuff. But, unfortunately, we don't get that much. That's cool. Look at that. It's like enclosed. It's like the backgrounds to the figura obscura stuff. Big old beautiful bastard. Now, this was surprisingly a more simple build for an animal. The only other thing I have is the G.I. Joe timber, and I'm used to where it's like split in the back here, almost kind of like a diaphragm ball joint here where you get like butt movement. That's not present here. It's pretty much just neck, head, and some legs, and I'm game for it, honestly, because that back joint kind of makes it a little harder to get it to stand up straight. But I mean, just the presence of this big old boy. I think it's a boy. I don't know. We don't have story read-ups on these, so I'm sorry if I misgender the damn horse. He's so ugly. He's so dumb, and I love him. That awesome, like, headdress. It's a little wonky and bent for me, but it's really cool. Look at him. It's got bat wings up at the top. He's all spooky. It comes down to like a spine, and his face is rotting away. He's so dumb and stupid. I love him. Let me get the light in here. Griffin head with like dragon bat wings coming out. And then I don't know if I would have liked to see all the leather be black or keep it as brown. I don't know. I feel like it'd be too much black, but you could never have too much black. Yeah, I love how he's undead horsey, and then just like the white eyes, and then the fading to the purple going on kind of in the mane here. I think that's what you call it on a horse or something. And then down at the hooves and the feet is very cool. And I love the saddle work. Looks very nice. His blankie is purple Celtic or Celtic symbol there by the stirrup. I know that much from Red Dead. And the saddle has this kind of cool weathering leather look going on up there. He's even got a little bedroll. Look at that. It's stupid simple. It's a horse. And, you know, I thought this was going to be kind of a longer portion of the video here. But, I mean, we're already on to articulation. Because he didn't come with anything extra. Like, I know Aethon comes with the shields and swords. Let's talk about articulation, because I'm actually kind of not familiar with what's going on here. So, this is weird. What seems to be, I know it swivels here. Can I do anything else? Very little, like, back and forth there. Maybe it's just a swivel. Okay, now we get some down. Not much. And some up. So you get some neck movement. It's pretty much all going to be at the head there, probably. Get some down. Get some up. A little bit of side to side, but then it kind of stops because of the ears there. The leg will go back that much. Not too great. It'll kick forward that much. And you've got a knee. Holy shit. Get 90 on the knee there. And then the hoof can go back that much. And they cannot go forward. They get stopped by that little bit there. Then the hips get a little bit of movement. Oh man, those can really kick back. Look at that. And I get stopped there. Leg will kick back that much. And the legs, I guess I don't know horse anatomy, but they can do that. That seems really wrong. Hooves do not go forward. They will go back that amount. I'm sorry if it's not focusing. This is a different lens. Alright, I think I covered everything on the horse. It's really simple to just kind of plop down, get him to stand there. Oh yeah, also the tail. Get a hinge at the tail so you can make it go wee. Poop joke. He's very stupid. He's very simple and dumb. And I like that, but you can just throw him down and he's gonna stand there. And that's what I enjoy about him. Let's get Illythia on him. So she's a little too big for the review space. She's like already hitting the top there. Yeah, a whole lot going on here. Doesn't want to focus on both of them. Maybe there. But I mean, they're a little too tall for the review space here. But I'm definitely going to have to make room for these two and the rest of the horsemen when I get them, because I know Illythia is my top priority right now, and I've got Necronominus and Conibus on pre-order. But I mean, these two are beautimous together. So very happy with this. I hope I was able to help you all in making a purchasing decision. There's only a couple reviews of these two out there for some reason, so hopefully my input will help somewhat. But I'm absolutely in love with these two. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but absolute one of the crown jewels of my collection right now, 100%. I'm very happy with these two. I hope that you all were happy with this video, and I got some other stuff in box I'm going to review here soon, probably. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Happy questing.